Okay, shalom, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom, Labakariam, Shah Yasha'Allah. Make this quick. This is storm warning news. Came out probably about maybe 30 minutes ago. But as we understood, we know that these major banks are going to be shutting down, real soon as we go into 2024. But, they just published a recent list of the major banks in NYC. It's the reason why they're hitting NYC like this. They're going to take it by storm. I forget how many people, 6 million with the population over there, but it's jam-packed. Anybody from, the East Coast, how NYC is, man, and it's full of different nationalities, what makes it really sweet. A lot of tourism, a lot of things going on, a lot of vending, that marijuana thing blew up. So they on every corner when you go out there. So it's going to be a lot of people shooken up in the next few weeks because there's a lot of hand-to-hand that goes on out there, with the dollar bill. So with these banks closing, it's going to make it harder to get to the ATMs. Cash on hand won't be available because if there's no banks, there's no way to, go withdraw $600-700 in cold hard cash if you need it, which is also bringing in that MOTB, baby. So, this thing is coming in and it's coming in quick.
Warning news. It is Sunday, December 24, 2023. And even though this information concerns New York State, this is an indicator of where we are in the United States as far as our economy and the dollar is concerned, and also the world economy, as more than 20 bank branches of major institutions will close around New York State by the end of 2023. And again, that's basically a week away, ladies and gentlemen. Many local branches have submitted their notice of closure to the Office of the Comptroller of Currency. Unfortunately, the reasons the branches are being closed is not provided. You can think about that. Even if there is no branch in the area, banks are still permitted to close a local branch. They do, however, have to provide notice, and that would be 90 days notice. And posting a public notice at the branch 30 days before the closing date. This involves a number of well-known banks, ladies and gentlemen. Bank of America is closing a number of branches in downstate New York. That looks to be about 10 or so. Capital One is closing one in downstate New York. Citizens Bank is closing a number of them, maybe 15 or so here in western New York State. So this is quite an extensive list. Community Bank is closing a number of branches in western New York and also in Rome, New York, which is central New York State. There's more. Flagstar Bank is closing a number of branches downstate. First National Bank of Long Island is involved in this. JP Morgan is also closing 2 branches in downstate New York. Key Bank is closing one in western New York State. Newtek Bank is closing one in downstate New York. This also involves Santander Bank closing several branches, Trustco Bank closing one, and Webster Bank National Association closing one, again in downstate New York. So this is not just a New York thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is an indicator, again, of where we are at in history with the collapsing dollar. Maybe folks aren't thinking about this right now with the Christmas shopping season, but big changes are coming.
Yes, it is. Big changes, man. We on our way. So we about to see this hit. This hour temptation. You see they coming strong. So, this is the Lord bringing a collapse to Esau system. This is all prophetic. The release of the elect of the nation of Israel about to happen. But we got to hit this last prophecy. We got to hit it. We got to hit it strong. We know this right now. Revelations 13 and 16. And he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bound, to receive a mark. And if you don't know what this mark is by now, I mean, I just don't know what to tell you. Because just like I'm doing this, you can do the same. Go right into this word mark and let the Spirit guide you. It's
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
a stamp, a imprinted mark, a thing carved or sculpted or graven into your skin. You know? So what they're going to do, that syringe. You take the syringe, you put the device in, and you stick it under your hand. It's just that simple. So you're going to have that, and that's going to be the new digital system. That's how you're going to be able to operate on the system. Why? Because there's going to be no more cash. Simple as that. No more cash. Everything is going digital. So he calls them to receive this in their right hand. And the hand just goes into, it can be right or left, because we know some guys, they get simple. Oh, what if I get it in my left hand? But when you go into this word hand here, it's dextos.
Strong's G 1188. Dexios. Dexios.
A place of honor or authority. So a lefty is considered his strong hand or his hand of power. A southpaw. So when it was going into your right hand, that's because most people are right-handed. That is their place. That's their authority hand. But if you're left-handed, that would be considered a right hand, which is your authority hand. So let's not get simple. But, you know, if you're destined to take this device, you're going to take it. There's nothing that we can do. There's nothing that the men of the Lord can do. The Lord already put it in your head to take this. You're slated for destruction. This is only for the house of faith right now. So we can see that the Lord is collapsing the system, and our Lord, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, is on his way. Or in your foreheads, okay? And that no man might buy or sell. This is the infrastructure, because the system is set up. All the satellites are set up. Everything is geared to go into the fourth industrial complex. And this does not involve paper currency. And that's worldwide, because everybody's currency is connected to the dollar. You best believe that. China, Japan, that's the way the elites made it. So once the dollar collapsed, every other paper currency collapsed. So don't get it twisted like it's going to be some type of paper currency that you can just convert to. No, everybody collapsed once the dollar collapsed. So the only thing left, the only game in town will be the central bank new CBDC, man. And you will not be able to buy or sell. That's basically just living on their grid. Except or save he that had this Karax or Karagma, and the name of the beast and the number of his name, which is basically the vibration. And then, of course, you go into the 666 as you read on. So I just want to make that clear. Banks are collapsing 2024. It's going to be wild. So giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Kakudah, Shalom.